You are not your emotions. Your emotions are not your identity. The safer we are with our own emotions, the healthier we get emotionally, and the safer we get with other people's emotions as well. What is going on, peeps? EQ gangsters. Hey, so I want to do a couple things. I wanted to take you out on the old deck here. It's been a while since I've done a live. And boom, Ted, come on out, buddy. You want to come out? Join me? Come on out, man. All right, so check this out, y'all. So I'm not sure if I'm going to turn this into a podcast episode or not, but for those of you all that are watching this live on Facebook, I got my Ted Golden Doodle out here. He has a spiritual gift of disobedience. So, boom, big Poppy here rocking the old no shoe ops here on the snow. But just want to show you a little beautiful outdoor snow going on right now in CO. And a couple things about emotions, y'all, I want to share with you. One is, you are not your emotions. Your emotions are real. Emotions are real. I feel like God gave them to us. They're data, it's information. But you are not your emotions. They're not your identity. They're not who you are. So the tip is this. When you are feeling intense emotions, all right, now my feet are feeling it. When you are feeling your emotions, realize that, again, you are not your emotions and they are not your identity. So here's how you express it. You express it this way. You don't express it this way. I am angry. I am sad. I am frustrated. I am discouraged. I am disappointed. You say it this way. I am feeling discouraged. I am feeling upset. I am feeling angry. You are not your emotions. Your emotions are not your identity. So that's point number one. Point number two is this. You can behave differently than how you feel. Pause for effect. You can behave differently than how you feel. Now, in the height of my emotional dysfunction and my emotional neediness and my emotional cluelessness and my people-pleasing addiction and my emotional codependence, all my emotional dysfunction, I told my wife, I'm like, babe, you are absolutely smoking crack. You cannot behave differently than how you feel. I literally told her that. I'm like, when I am angry, notice how I said that. I didn't say when I feel angry. I said when I am angry, because that's how I used to do it. Because it was my identity. My anger, where's she at? There she is. Right? When I was angry, it was my identity. Anger was my identity. I could not, when she's like, you can behave differently than how you feel, I'm like, that's impossible. I don't know what you're talking about. But it's true. As I got healthier emotionally, I started to be able to separate my emotion from my behavior, which for some of you are like, wow, dude, I've been doing that my whole life. Well, I was not doing that my whole life. My emotion was my identity in that moment. So I just want to encourage you, if you are like me, super emotionally clueless, had no self-awareness, no self-regulation, self-management, you can grow your emotional intelligence. You can get healthier emotionally. You can behave differently than how you feel in the moment. Because guess what? Feelings change. Emotions change. Here's another big point. Emotions are not right or wrong. Emotions are not good or bad. Emotions are just data. It's just information, y'all. It's like the dashboard of your car. Is the E on your gas gauge bad? No, it's great. I'm thankful for the E on my car dashboard, because now it lets me know when I need to go to the gas station. Imagine not having a fuel gauge on your car. How on earth would you know? Well, most of us can't recognize our fuel gas gauge on ourselves. We don't know. We're not aware of when we need to go refuel and recharge, when we need to take time for ourselves and re-energize and recuperate and all that kind of stuff. Taking care of yourself, right? If you don't take care of yourself, it's the whole oxygen mask deal. You will put a lot of people, including yourself, at a detriment. Because this is another thing I say a lot on my podcast. You are on the receiving end of everybody's emotional intelligence or lack thereof with every interaction you have with another human being. We are on the receiving end of everyone's emotional intelligence or lack thereof with every single interaction we have. So I just want to encourage you with some of those emotional points and emotional principles. You are not your emotions. Your emotions are not you. When you express an emotion, you don't say, I am angry, I am upset, I am excited. That's going to change. You're not your emotions. So you say, I feel excited, I feel angry, I feel upset. Next point again, there are no right or wrong emotions. It's pleasant or unpleasant, comfortable or uncomfortable, but they're not good or bad. They're not right or wrong. Also, this is another huge point, y'all. The healthier we get emotionally, the safer we are with other people's big emotions. The safer we are with our own emotions, the healthier we get emotionally, and the safer we get with other people's emotions as well. They're allowing them to express their big emotions, their strong emotions, that kind of thing. So, and you can grow your emotional intelligence. I want to encourage you. You can grow your emotional intelligence. It is not a fixed thing like someone's IQ or somebody's personality. That's another whole point. How our personality is expressed. When we're emotionally healthy, we express ourselves one way. The healthier we get emotionally, we can express our personality, we can express ourselves from a position of strength and health and healing, not from a position of weakness or neediness or angst or stress or anxiety. It's easier to be when we are emotionally healthier. And here's another one. Emotional health impacts our spiritual health. It impacts our physical health. It impacts our mental health. Our emotional health, y'all, impacts every single area, because the soul, right? God made us soul, spirit, and body. Our soul is our personality, our emotions, our mind, and our will. But how many of us get training in the area of our emotions? How many of us have ever been trained on our emotions? So this is another thing too. Man, lots of points in this one. This is great. I just got done with a great coaching client that I had, and it was huge. It was great. Is just give yourself, for those of you that are working on your emotional health, which is another whole nother point. I encourage you to work on your emotional health, make it part of your regular life, develop an emotional fitness program. Give yourself lots of grace and patience in the journey, because how many of us have ever been trained by it before? How many of us have ever been trained on emotions, on how to manage our emotions, how to be aware of our emotions, how to identify our emotions? Most of us haven't. So you're learning a new language. Give yourself time, patience, grace, forgiveness also. It's another huge one. Man, so many points, y'all. Another one is so we all develop our emotional foundations during our childhoods. All of us, la-di-da-di, everybody. Some of our childhoods were not the greatest. Some of us experienced some real trauma during our childhoods. realize that what happened to you as a kid was not your fault, but it is your responsibility to grow and heal and change from what happened to you. What happened to you was not your fault, but your healing and your growth is our responsibility. So hope some of those points were helpful for you. I want to encourage you and just show you our beautiful snowfall today in Colorado. Pikes Peak is right behind there too. So thankful for you all. Reach out and tell a friend, tell a family member how thankful you are for them, but be specific and be grateful today. That'd be a thing, a homework I'd give you guys, an encouragement for today is write down 3 things that you're thankful for, and then write down 3 W's, 3 wins that you had each day, a gratitude journal and a W journal, a win journal. You guys rock. If this encouraged you, tag a friend, share it with a friend, and emotionally healthy people help heal other people emotionally. Thank you all that have supported our podcast, EQ Gangster, our YouTube channel, EQ Gangster, our website, eqgangster.com, and also check out, so I'm connected to some wonderful group of folks. The Lima Charlie Network is also a great group of other podcasters, military podcasters, veteran podcasters, active duty podcasters that are really making a positive difference, putting out some great content. That's LimaCharlieNetwork.com is that website. And I think there's a giveaway, or they just recently had a giveaway. But anyway, that's check out. Great, it's a great group of folks. But again, thank you for your support, for your encouragement, y'all. For those of y'all that have joined in the EQ Mafia, our membership, for those of y'all that want to work on your EQ, your emotional fitness program, or want an emotional fitness program, the EQ Mafia is a great way to start with a group of supportive, encouraging, equipping, empowering folks that are all like-minded working on our EQ together. So you guys rock. Love you guys. So thankful for you all. Have an amazing, amazing day.